Giggins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside the Hive for Section 8AA quarterfinal boys basketball here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman and Peter Natz joining you here this evening as we bring you the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets doing battle in the quarterfinals of Section 8AA boys basketball. As we bring you the action, we also want to say thank you to our sponsors for helping make the broadcast possible. Please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. And Brad Dunham is going to help us here today, executive camera director and operational manager here today, and beverage connoisseur, I think, is another one we can throw at him as far as official titles as we bring it in here for tonight's action. Big dog Peter Natz, I tell you what, man, this is where you want to be. You want to be in this quarterfinal round. You want to be living and trying to play for another day. And for the guys, for the Hawley Nuggets and the Perham Yellow Jackets, rivalry fun on top of it, too.
It is. You know, Dave Cressup tried to let me know in the pregame interview that it's not the rivalry it was back when I was playing. There's just not broken teeth and blood on the court right now. He's full of it. This is a rivalry. Both teams know it. Both coaches know it. And it's intense. It's a HOL deal. They play twice during the year and once if they're lucky during the tournament. And this has the makings and the perfect recipe to be a doozy today.
And we talked about it. You and Coach Stoa talked about it at length here last week in talking about the playoffs, talking about Section 8AA, and the bulk majority is the HOL, right? But no easy contest. No matter which seed you were going to get, it was going to be difficult. And for the Nugget boys and for the Yellow Jacket boys, they took care of first-round action. And boy, that was you got to start that way.
Yep, both teams did that. Most teams did that in this Section 8-2A. But it's right now, their records go out the window. Stats go out the window. Like we were talking earlier, on paper, this is kind of a one-way game. But you're playing in the Hive on the road. It ain't a one-way game. It's a real game, and you better be on because Cressup and his Hornets are going to bring the heat and they're going to bring the pressure, and they will play hard. It doesn't matter what the situation is. They will play hard till the buzzer is done.
And this is a game where typically, like we very well know, this would be a spot where you'd find yourself at Concordia College. You'd be at a neutral site. This year, with the way that things unfolded, high seeds got first round and second round home contest. So the Yellow Jackets earn that. They get the 3 spot. Hawley, the 6th seed, so Hawley travels, and we're ready to rock and roll. The winner will head on over to the semifinals, which will be at a neutral site, the all-new facility in Detroit Lakes, coming up next week. So that's what's on the line tonight. The Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets in boys basketball. It is the quarterfinal round of 8-2A boys basketball, and it should be a dandy. We look forward to bringing you the action. Again, thank you to our sponsors for helping make the broadcast possible, and certainly appreciate you joining us wherever you are here this evening to enjoy high school basketball on a wintry March evening. And we know what happens in March. Anything is possible, so we look forward to tonight. Yellow Jackets and Nuggets, our pregame show rolls along.
Their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
Greater Minnesota Gas, bringing natural gas to rural Minnesota, has some safety reminders this time of year. Remember to keep your gas meters free of ice and snow. Maintain vent hoods, pipes, and flues on your gas appliances to make sure they aren't blocked, cracked, or corroded. Don't let kids or pets play around gas equipment, including meters and pipes. And if you have any concerns with your gas meters, contact us at Greater Minnesota Gas immediately, 888-931-3411. Find more at greatermngas.com. Greater Minnesota Gas, changing lives with energy.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax at their location in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Pre-game coverage tonight from the Hive in Perham. It is Section 8 2A boys basketball, and it's yours on yourliveevent.com. Our pre-game show is rolling, and we're having a good one here today, gearing up for the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets here in Perham. And Peter, I know when you talk about these two squads, you saw their matchups, and most recently, right, the rescheduled opportunity when they played in Hawley, and the Nugget boys got them. That is, it's never an easy contest against the Yellow Jackets. It's been proven, and for the Nugget boys, that was a very important victory for the psyche, I think.
It was. It definitely was. They came out, put a little 1-3-1 pressure on them, and their trap. Hawley's 1-3-1 half-court trap is their go-to. That's when they need something to happen. They get on that, and that's when they start to force turnovers and things like that. Coach Cressup didn't make a ton of adjustments in that game. They came in off of maybe a 21, 22-point victory after the first game playing Hawley. They came in, played the game, got through things, didn't want to throw everything out on the table, and I think they just played the game, and Dave was like, let's get through this, get home, readjust, and then we're going to get driving into the tournament time.
And this is where they are. I know that Perham had some ups and downs coming into the tournament. I think you could say the same probably for the Nuggets, too. There's all kinds of ebbs and flows throughout the season. So as we get to this stage, it's going to come down to the game by game and who's feeling it on that night. And it should definitely be an entertaining contest as the bands are warming up here and getting things fired up inside the Hive. Our pregame show continues. We'll have pregame coaches' comments coming your way next. We'll hear from Coach Stoa and Coach Cressup as the Nuggets and the Yellow Jackets get underway. 8-2A boys basketball quarterfinal round on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company. Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Bitker Inc. reminds area farmers, please order your ag tubes and tires for spring. Ag tires and ag tube supply is tight and it's getting tighter. If you're not sure on how many tires or ag tubes you need, call Troy, the tire guy, and give him a heads up for sizes. He'll work with you to have these available for spring. Don't wait any longer. Call Troy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. And during National Ag Month, Bitker Inc. thanks the area farms and farm families for working to grow the food for all of us, and thanks for your business from Bitker Inc.
Back inside the Hive, it is a Section 8 2A boys basketball quarterfinal round action with the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets here on yourliveevent.com as we get into our pregame coaches' comments and chat with the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, Nathan Stoa, to start things off tonight. Well, Coach, let's talk about the matchup. You're in the Hive, a place that is a good place to play. And obviously, you'd like to come and play here and get a win today. The matchup you had with Perham here previously went the other way. You got them at your place. And now we're playing, and it's a playoff game.
It is. Our kids should be familiar with the building. I mean, we did play here back in 2019, or actually I guess it was late 2018 against Sauk Center and got a win. Otherwise, we've been here for, a few games over the last couple of years, including Henning earlier this year. So our kids enjoy the facility. We've just got to leave the court enjoying our performance.
That is the real deal. And tonight, no doubt, it's going to be a challenge. You knew it. Last week, you and Peter were talking about the what do you know and what do you hope will happen. There is no easy game in this section, and the boys played well, took care of business on home court on Thursday.
Yeah, we played really well. We told the kids that we needed to make Wadena match our intensity, and I thought they did that. We shot the ball incredibly well, but the story of the night was our control on defense and what we were able to do defensively and no matter what defense we played. And so I was really happy with the kids' effort and just the way that we were senior-led all around, and it's seniors that win in the playoffs.
So now when you match up here against Perham, you know what they're going to do, they know what you're going to do, and you're going to go out and play some ball.
Oh, they don't know what we're going to do. We got all sorts of new stuff.
Isn't it that simple, though, Coach?
It isn't. You have it as simple as it can be. Yeah, this is not any sort of negative comment about the Perham program in any way, shape, or form, because it's the way I was raised in the game by Coach Carnell at Oak Grove. But they have the philosophy of we do what we do, and we do it really, really well. So as far as a preparation standpoint, they may surprise us with something here or there, but for the most part, we know what's on the table with the Yellow Jackets. But that doesn't mean it's something that's easy to stop or something to be ready for. So tonight's another night of can we be intense and can we make sure that we are ready to communicate and guard at an incredibly high level.
For the boys, I know it's exciting times, and at the same time, they got to treat it. It is a great game. It is a great situation. It's a playoff game. So win or go home, and for your guys, I'm sure they know what's at stake, and they're excited about the opportunity.
Absolutely, none of our kids on our roster are ready for us not to have practice on Monday. Brevin and I had that conversation in the car yesterday, so they know what's at stake, and we have a rotation that has 3 underclassmen in it, but the rest is sophomores, and those guys have been, not sophomores, seniors, and those guys have been through playoff games before. They have, when they were little ones, they were watching 2018 and 2019 and us make a run, so I think they know exactly what's on the line, and tonight they need to come out bonded together, and no matter what happens, they make sure that it takes a good to great effort to beat us.
Coach, good luck to you and the boys. Catch up afterwards, all right?
Sounds great, Kevin. Thank you.
Nathan Stoa, head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, joining us in our pregame conversations. The pregame coaches' comments here on yourliveevent.com. The Nuggets and the Yellow Jackets. It's 8-2A boys basketball quarterfinal playoff action on your live event.
Hey, folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
We're back here inside the Hive. It's Section 8-2A boys basketball playoff round quarterfinals. Hawley Nuggets and the Perham Yellow Jackets in action tonight. More of our pregame shows. We get you ready for the game time. We hear from the head coach, Dave Cressup, his conversation with Peter Nats.
Head coach of the Perham Yellow Jackets, Dave Cressup here. What is it about this place? Your kids just seem to always play so well.
Well, most years, Peter, we do, but this year we've probably been a better team on the road than we have at the Hive for some reason or another. We haven't shot the ball very well at the Hive, but on the road we shot the ball pretty well. We upset Bemidji on the road, Pequot Lakes on the road, Esquimalt on the road, and shot very well. So we hope that doesn't stay the same as it's been, but usually we play hard here. I think they'll bring a lot of energy to the game tonight since it's an important one, but you never know about the shooting part.
So far this year, you've split with Hawley. You took it to them pretty good here in the first night out. Second night out there, they got you by 10, 12, 14, something like that. What's different from game one to game two, now to game three? What are the differences, you think?
Well, I thought their athleticism really showed up in game two over at Hawley. They rebounded very well, and they really took it to us, and they back cut us a lot with us standing around. But they were very well coached, and they got great athletes. When you have great athletes, good things can happen, and when they shoot the ball, they're a tough team to beat.
When they play well, they're passing the ball, they're averaging 17 assists a game. If they're not playing well, then they struggle. They get into more of a one-on-one type of a game. What kind of things can you guys do, or do you think you need to do to get them away from having open cutters and so many open shots to keep that assist number down, so they have to manufacture the baskets instead of just getting them?
Well, it's a lot of it depends on Stoa's kid. If we can take Sensky away a little bit, he might try to do a little bit too much. We could get him in that situation, so he doesn't. He wants to look to score a little bit more. So we've got to make sure our other guys, besides Sensky and Stoa, they really guard. The last game I thought we really stood around a lot and watched them cut and didn't really move our feet very well. But that would be one thing. We got to take some of their better players out of the game to get some other guys that they have to give the ball to, and hopefully then we can guard them better than we did last time.
Your defensive focus tonight, Brady Gratton had 30 the last night out for them. He and Grani combined for 26 out of 40 in the first half. And you got Sensky, who just had 11, but he averages more than both of those other two. Any defensive focus on one of those three, all three, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3? How are you going to do that, Dave?
Well, we usually do it team defensively wise. We don't really try to take one out, because if you have one stud scores 30 and you shut the other 4 down, you're in pretty good shape. So I look at it a little different in defensive philosophy that way. Some people would probably face guard and take this kid out, but if you let these other kids go off, all that defense you did there is to waste. So we're going to play them head up, and we're going to see if we can guard them. We'll give help and so on to the better players, of course. But when they're athletes, they still can beat you off the dribble, and that's that cause you problems.
You're a Hawley Nugget graduate. Is there any sense of nostalgia or anything special that goes into playing these guys, especially when you get to tournament time?
Well, it's special when you play your hometown team. It's probably a little different now since I've been gone so long. It's, early in my career when we started here, it was really important, really a rivalry, I'd say. I don't even call it a true heavy rivalry anymore like it was, but I still look at it as something neat. People I know understand still come and support the
Augie Frisk?
Augie Frisk comes over.
Jimmy?
Oh yeah, they all come to the game to see me and come over and shake my hand, and there's a lot of people up there that always say hi to me, and some of them I haven't seen for 20 years, so it's very special that way, keeping the connection with the community, and they're really nice about seeing what we've established here in Perham and very complimentary of our program.
All right, you got a good one going. Have a great day today, Coach.
All right, you too. Thanks.
Dave Cressup, head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, talking with Peter Nats, joining us in pregame conversations here today. The pregame show on yourliveevent.com. The Nuggets in the locker room getting geared up as they'll now make their way back out. The Perham Yellow Jackets continue their warm-ups. Our officials tonight will be Mike Gellingsrud, Brad Silius, and Mike Kolness. The A-team is assembled here in Perham. The Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets. High school boys basketball is right here on yourliveevent.com.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Greater Minnesota Gas, bringing natural gas to rural Minnesota, has some safety reminders this time of year. Remember to keep your gas meters free of ice and snow. Maintain vent hoods, pipes, and flues on your gas appliances to make sure they aren't blocked, cracked, or corroded. Don't let kids or pets play around gas equipment, including meters and pipes. And if you have any concerns with your gas meters, contact us at Greater Minnesota Gas immediately, 888-931-3411. Find more at greatermngas.com. Greater Minnesota Gas, changing lives with energy.
Since 1991, the mission of REACH has been to build strong communities and healthy families. Serving Clay, Becker, and Norman County, REACH provides counseling, food pantry, career services, and the backpack program that provides school-aged children with food for the weekend. You can help REACH by donating, volunteering, and shopping at the REACH reusable secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum. Learn more about REACH by visiting ruralenrichment.org.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
The Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets, Section 8 2A boys basketball quarterfinal round here tonight. The other quarterfinals that are being played all at high seed. So the DGF Rebels, the top seed, they have Park Rapids tonight. Thief River Falls hosting Warroad. Pelican Rapids hosting Fergus Falls. Outside of the Warroad, even that, really relatively low travel as far as the big differences. You don't have in years past, you don't have a Warroad traveling to Breckenridge or a Roseau heading to Breckenridge, things like that. And Peter, I know that we want to talk keys to the game here. You've got some keys.
Well, the bracketing has really worked out for everybody this year with the amount of travel.
Yeah.
A couple keys for Hawley tonight. If Hawley's going to win this one, here's what I have. They got to hold Perham under 55 points.
Okay.
If Perham gets over that, they're going to be in trouble. They need to get on the offensive boards. Rebounding is always the focus for the Nuggets. They got to have at least 8 offensive rebounds. If they get 8 to 10, then I think Hawley's going to come out on top. And the Hawley kids, they average 17 assists a game. The top 3 kids, if they get to their average, they're going to win the ball game in assists. And then they need to keep the turnovers down to 10 or less. For Perham, Perham's got to get on that pressure defense and force 15 turnovers. I think they need to shoot 40% from three-point land, which they can do and have done here several times. Soren Anderson and Micah Thompson, they need to come up with their offensive average for Perham to win tonight as well. And if Perham can get 4 kids in double figures, Perham will win this basketball game.
Looking forward to the matchup today. This should be a lot of fun. Nuggets, Jackets, ready to rock and roll. The Hawley Golden Nuggets, the Perham Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets, the 3 seed, Hawley, the 6 seed here in the Section 8 2A boys basketball playoffs. When we come back to the Hive, we'll get to our starting lineups. The Nuggets, the Yellow Jackets next on YourLiveEvent.com.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
Live, work, and play in Norman County. The Norman County EDA wants to help you explore all that Norman County offers you. Visit the website discovernormancounty.com. Norman County offers new business opportunities, along with homes you can afford and community that cares, plus schools with small class sizes offering great education. In Norman County, you can enjoy outdoor recreation from hunting and fishing to trails and cross-country hiking. Find out what Norman County has for you at discovernormancounty.com. The Norman County EDA welcoming you to live, work, and play in Norman County.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get to the starting lineups for you this evening. Perham Yellow Jackets, Hawley Nuggets, and we start with the Hawley Nuggets. The Nuggets coming in 17-7, the 6th seed in the 8 2A boys basketball playoffs. They'll start a 6'2" junior guard number 0, Mason Gratton. They'll start a 6'1" senior guard number 1, Hayden Granny. They'll start a 6'4" senior forward number 2, Brady Gratton. Also in the lineup, a 6'2" sophomore guard number 4, Brevin Stoa. And a 6'4" junior forward, number 12, Sam Sensky. Hawley Nuggets head coached by Nathan Stoa. Big Dog, how about those assistants for the Nuggets? You want to run those guys down for me?
Oh, we have Travis Haugen, a Pelican Rapids native, Drew Thompson, Hawley Nugget alumni, and Zion Smith as an assistant, volunteer assistant, first-year FIAD teacher at Hawley Elementary.
Fantastic stuff. Nuggets are in the white unis as you see it today, maroon and gold on the jersey tops. For the Yellow Jackets of Perham, 15-10, the 3 seed in the QRF. They will start a 6'4" junior guard number 1, Micah Thompson. The Yellow Jackets in the black uniforms tonight will start a 6' senior guard number 2, Charles Melvin. The Yellow Jackets will start a 6'4" junior guard number 3, Soren Anderson. It'll be a 5'10" senior guard number 4, Marcus Belka. And a 6'2" junior forward, number 13, Jacob Daniels. For the Perham Yellow Jackets under longtime head coach and Hawley native Dave Cressup. Who do we have assisting the Yellow Jackets, Peter?
Oh, we got Brian Schwantz, been a longtime assistant here at Perham for Coach Cressup. Also a college teammate of mine back in the 80s at Moorhead State. Brent Henson, Grant, oh, you did this to me, didn't you? Grant, Dirk Hissing, and Tim Schmitz.
There it is.
Nice going, Kev.
We got to have a little bit of fun, don't we? Our officials for tonight's contest, as we discussed, Mike Kolness, Mike Gullingsrud, Brad Siliason, and we're ready for basketball. We're not at peak packed Hive. But we certainly appreciate you tuning in wherever you are as we get ready for tournament basketball. The 8-2A quarterfinals, the winner heads to the new site in Detroit Lakes, where it'll be filled with excitement and energy in the semifinals of 8-2A boys basketball. Welcome along. Let's go for the ride. Nuggets, Yellow Jackets. Nuggets go right to left. Yellow Jackets and the Black Unions are going left to right, and they win the opening tap, and it'll be controlled by Micah Thompson, who's telling everybody to run the offense here. Thompson fires it down to the corner, now works it up top. Melvin shares again. Thompson. Soren Anderson at atop the key. Back down inside, they go to Belka. Belka on the wing, steps back out and resets in the half court. Jackets working around the perimeter, left side. Daniels in trouble, looks to hand it off in front of the Nugget bench. Just underway, basketball action, tournament time inside the Hive. Working up top, Melvin, left side and down over to the corner. Yellow Jackets out in front of the Nuggets bench. Sharing it that time, Anderson. Lots of ball movement, Melvin. Right wing. He'll work it up top, Daniels. Well, if this was 2023, Peter, we would have a shot clock violation, but that is not the case here tonight.
Not yet. It's coming, though.
Thompson with it. And a ball control set, Jacob Daniels. Left side sharing it, Belka. And the Jackets stretch that offense all the way out to midcourt and get the play call here from Coach Cressup. Reset, put the ball in the hands of the junior guard, Micah Thompson. He and Daniels. And right now it's a chess match between the Yellow Jackets and Nuggets on this first possession, a minute 15 in. And we haven't got the ball into the paint. Now kick it out. Here's a three-point look for Soren Anderson. Misses. Wide left. Rebound comes down to Mason Groton. Nuggets basketball.
Two really nice things on that series, one for each team. Hawley has great defensive intensity, and Perham showed great patience and got a good shot.
Nugget basketball, their first possession. Brevin Stoa going to work it right side. He'll share to Sensky. Sensky, free throw line area. Off balance jumper, he hits it. And the Nuggets off to a quick 2-0 lead, just under 2 minutes in.
Hawley not as patient. They'll shoot. If they got an open shot, they're going to take it, man.
They had a possession of about 23 seconds there. Yellow Jacket basketball. Belka crosses midcourt. He'll look to work it inside. Now driving in is Micah Thompson. Thompson up top, left side, sharing it into the corner. Anderson kicks it around. Yellow Jacket basketball, Melvin. Work it to Belka. Belka in the hands of Thompson. Thompson kicks it back out. Shared around the perimeter. Arms up defense. Coach Stoa darn near in the play. Works it here to Thompson. Thompson kicks it out. Here's a three-point look for Daniels. Got it.
Smooth shot from the right wing. Good shot for Perham. They take a lead.
Jacob Daniels with a triple, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Nuggets move the basketball left side. Work it over to Mason Groton. Groton to Stoa. Good crowd driving in. Stoa scores off the glass and exchange the lead 4-3 Nuggets.
Coach Cressup talked about that in the second game where Hawley got some backdoor cuts and things like that. They just fell asleep a little bit there defensively on that series.
Daniels in the corner, Yellow Jacket basketball. Belka shares it. Thompson driving in, finds Belka. Loose the basketball. Good defense. Sensky takes it away. Turnover number 1 on the Yellow Jackets. Hawley basketball. Intensity here. Micah Thompson with a basketball. Top of the key. Work it left side. Share the ball. Groton. Groton drives. Now it's Sensky. And a foul. Foul going to be called here as the Nuggets will be going to the free throw line. It'll be Sam Sensky, who's got 2 points so far. He'll make his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Sensky with a strong offensive move, going down to the right block, right down the free throw lane on the right side, takes it up nice and strong, gets fouled, going to go to the line for 2.
Did a great job there as the free throw is up and good for Sam Sensky, the junior. Made his presence known on the roster this season among those leaders in scoring and has found a niche on the roster. Free throw, good. Sensky makes both. Nuggets lead it 6-3 for the Perham Yellow Jackets, and the Yellow Jackets with the basketball, they'll bring it across midcourt. It's Micah Thompson, guarded by Groton, shares it to Belka. Belka on the wing, kick it left side around Daniels, now sharing. Anderson going to drive baseline. That's Thompson. Thompson inside, working hard, scoring.
Got
right
that one off against double team there. He gets fronted and backed there. Nice strong move inside.
Yeah, had to really want that one, and you could tell he was in it. He was in it regardless of the result. He was going to be getting after it. Stoa, right wing, get the ball to Groton. Groton left side, shared around into the corner. This is Hayden Grani. Grani up top to Sensky. Shares into the corner, Grani. Grani, a fiery pass up towards Groton, who's got it now. Stoa trying to shed off a screen, and we're going to get foul call.
Yeah, we're good. Ran right through the pick on that one, did he? Mason Groton set a nice pick up on top. Brevin Stoll comes across the top. Defense just tried to stay with him. Trying to talk his way out of it, but they don't change their mind very often, do they, guys?
No, they don't. No, they don't. Micah Thompson tagged with his first personal and the second on the Jackets. Nugget basketball, they get it to Stoa. Stoa, high side on the right wing. Sets the offense. Works it right side to Mason Groton. Up top to Brady. Groton lets loose on a triple. And a fist pump from Nathan Stoa.
He had 30 in their first tournament game. Watch out for him if he gets hot from the outside.
Hawley 9-5 leaders over the Yellow Jackets. 13:25 to play first half.
This is the start Hawley wanted to see, not the start that Cressup wanted to have his boys come out with.
Thompson, go ahead.
They seem just a little bit off right now. Nice.
Thompson inside bucket. Yeah, they're a little off-centered, aren't they?
They're only down 2.
However,
they're still in it.
13 minutes to play in this first half. Got a lot of basketball to go. Stoa works it inside. Works it Groton back up top. Sensky, bang. Triple. Sam Sensky. 7 in the first quarter. First half, 12-7 is the score.
Great start for the Nuggets. They're 2 for 2 from three-point land in the first half.
Belka kicks it down to Daniels. Belka shares it here to Thompson. Back out Belka. Daniels in the corner. Belka inside Thompson. Thompson swings it out Anderson. Good defense, backside poke that time by Grani. Now Thompson brings it out, resets the half-court offense. Nuggets by 5 early on. 8-2A boys basketball quarterfinal round. It's going to be Melvin. He'll work it out to Belka. Thompson inside. Settling in, guarded by Sensky out. Daniels 3. Nothing but net. Jacob Daniels buries another one.
Daniels looks good from the right wing. That's his spot so far tonight.
Settling in. That one, just a slight kiss of the rim, goes right through the net. Sensky shares it to Grani. Grani with the ball now in the corner to Stoa. Working around Groton. Sensky. Right hand dribble, crosses over. Swings it down inside and out. They were trying to get into that corner, far corner to Groton. Overthrown. First turnover by the Nuggets in the first half.
No, that trip down the court there, that possession, Hawley didn't move the ball very well. It got into Sensky's hands and it stayed there until that last pass there, and that's not what Coach Stoll wants. They need to move the ball, pass, find a shot.
You brought that stat up in the pregame show, 17 assists per game. That would, likely see on your average, right, 70 points per game as a three-point look again. This time in the corner and buried by Alex Ohm for the Yellow Jackets.
Ohm, instant O coming off the bench for Alex.
Lead change. Perham has it. 1 point advantage. 11:15 to go first half. Stoa. Shoulder shimmy. Left side. Grani. Answers. We're exchanging threes. 15-13 Nuggets.
Fourth lead change of the night already.
Incredible. Gotta like that pace.
Let's keep it going.
Micah Thompson. He'll work the basketball to Jacob Daniels and back out. Thompson left side, swinging around the perimeter, Yellow Jacket basketball. Looking inside. Good defense, poking it free from Carson Brew. And the Nuggets will force a turnover. That's a steal. Stoa up the floor. Stoa kicks it. That's going to be Grani. Stoa. Share the basketball here to Groton.
This possession started with a great hustle by Carson Drew on the defensive end, coming in off the bench. Oh, yep.
Charge. Groton. Brady Groton got a little bit movement there, and that's also good hesitation, good recognition by the Yellow Jackets to take that.
A great defensive position there. Might have been a little bit of acting, but he took a pretty good shot from Groton, so that's a legit foul.
Yep.
Easily.
That's 1 on the Nuggets. 2 on Perham here in this first half. Yellow Jacket basketball, Anderson. He'll share it up top. Ball comes loose, chasing after it. Nuggets will take it away. Stolen away by Groton. Sends it in to Brew.
Watch for Brew to get an open shot in the corner. That's his hot spot. He likes that place, and that's where he gets most of his open looks.
Stoa on the left wing. Going to spin at the free throw line. In trouble, looking, works it to Sensky. Baseline drive, basket good. Sam Sensky. 17-13 Nuggets. 9:40 to play first half. Section 8 2A boys basketball. Quarterfinal round. Winner moves to the semis at Detroit Lakes High School. Work the basketball to Daniels. And he finds an open man. That's Ohm. Left side, Yellow Jacket ball in the corner. Melvin. No, that was Anderson, excuse me. Now Daniels. Daniels into the corner to Thompson. Thompson guarded there by Stoa. Good help side defense by the Nuggets, trying to cut off an inside drive by Thompson. We'll get a foul called on Hawley.
Granny trying to come in from behind there and sneak that one away. One of the team leaders in steals. Picks up a personal foul there. He's fine. It's time for him to take a break anyway. He just needed to get to the sidelines. Needed a dead ball.
Hurry up. Carlisle comes into the ball game for the Nuggets wearing number 20, senior, 6'1". He's guarded up on Soren Anderson now as Micah Thompson with the ball at midcourt. Thompson with a right hand dribble works it down into the corner in the wing. Left side. Ohm shares it with Thompson. Back up top, Melvin. Melvin, free throw line jumper. Good possession and good shot selection by the Yellow Jackets.
You know, it seems like Hawley's got more action tonight, but Perham's only down 2, and that was a nice take from the right inside the free throw line.
Nugget basketball, Groton.
Perham is very patient.
Very patient. Very patient. It's a virtue, they say. Stoa kicks it to Carlisle in the corner, up top Stoa. Stoa, jumper. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Anderson. Soren Anderson has it for the Yellow Jackets as they break it across midcourt. Now they get it over to Daniels. Daniels to Anderson. Spinning Anderson to the baseline and to the basket. He scores and ties it.
Strong move, reverse pivot. Soren takes it to the rack, sticks it in from the right block. Defended well. Just a great offensive move by Soren Anderson.
17 all. Nuggets and Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Mason Groton. Groton to Sensky in the corner. Jump shot off the mark. Rebound to Soren Anderson. That's his second.
2 shots the last trip down the court for Hawley without more than 1 pass. They need to get more passing going if they want to follow through with Coach Stoa's plan.
Sensky grabs the rebound. Now it'll be Stoa top of the key. Nugget basketball. They'll hand it off to Groton, who drives in. Groton drops a pass inside. Brew! Got it.
That's what they need to do. They need to move the ball, pass it around, find the baseline cutter. Coach Cressup talked about that in the pregame interview.
Execution on the Nuggets side. There is Thompson in the corner now for Yellow Jacket basketball. Driving in Thompson. Used some body in a charge call. And accepting the charge, and the energy based off of that play from Mason Groton with the student section on top of that. That's charges can impact the game, no question about it.
Yeah, emotion is such a big part of basketball. So many streaks. Basketball is a game of streaks. Football, you have momentum, but basketball, you have streaks. You have a run of 5-0, 7-0, then they come back, they stop the bleeding with a 3, and then they go on a 6-point run. It's a game of runs and streaks, man.
7-10 remains in this first half. Here's how clean this game is so far as possessions as the Nuggets work it inside. Basketball to Sensky. He turns. Little baby hook. Shot no good. Rebound is Daniels. That is the 3rd rebound for Perham in this first half. Hawley has 2. Possessions have been very valuable. Driving. Shot selection's been good too. Ohm scores it. Alex Ohm's got 5 off the bench for Perham.
He's been a great addition here. 2 years ago when he was in Breckenridge, he was just a tyrant on that basketball court as a youngster. So he's brought his skills here to help Perham get where they are. Now we're on a tie ball game again. This is our second tie since we were at zeros.
It is Hawley basketball. Driving in, Stoa up, earns it. Good basket.
How did that one go in?
That was something, 21-19.
It was spinning the wrong way when it hit the rim and still pulled it back inside.
The coaches are loving this gameplay right now because they are not stopping it. 6:12 to play in this first half. It's almost like running clock right now, Peter. You have to have a free throw. We've only had 3, make it 4 fouls in the whole, or 5 fouls in the whole ballgame. Yellow Jacket basketball, they work it up. Share it. Ohm has it on the wing. Up top, Daniels. Jacob Daniels. A couple of triples already. They work it to Thompson. Thompson in the baseline. He's in trouble. Nuggets trapping now out to Daniels. Can he do it on the other side? He does, a triple.
One more from that side, and he'll be even Steven.
Absolutely,
Great
an elite
shot.
change. Beautiful, beautiful possession. Nuggets came in on that double team trap down inside, left him open. They let him shoot it. He did. He made it. Made him pay. Brew with the ball now in the corner for the Nuggets. Will share it up top. Senski guarded by Thompson. Senski going to shoot it. Got it.
Such a nice mid-range touch on those mid-range shots for Sam Senski.
Watching him as a junior high-aged young man, that was that same type of shot. Now he's just a little bit taller. He's got good skills.
Then we got
timeout. A timeout.
Out of nowhere.
What do we do? A timeout is being taken by the Perham Yellow Jackets on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Hawley 23, Perham 22 on your live event.
You want high performance on your farm, so work with the guys at Performance Ag Borup, locally owned and doing what's in the best interest of local farmers. They have seed available, including CX sugar beet seed. They also have corn, soybean, and sunflower seed, like Legacy, LG, Integra, and Rob Seco. Stop in and visit with Performance Ag, located just west of Borup, or call Eric Grafstrom, 701-799-0356. Thank you for purchasing your seed, fertilizer, and chemical from Performance Ag, located west of Borup.
23-22. It is Hawley leading Perham. 5:09 to play, first half. It's basketball action, the Section 8 2A boys basketball playoffs. It's quarterfinal round action tonight at the Hive in Perham.
It's buzzing.
It is. We could use that one all night long. And then I was wondering, what does a Yellow Jacket really sound like, you know?
I know they hurt when they hit you with their tail end.
That is true. It's a sharp end. Yellow Jacket basketball, Daniels.
It stings.
Soren Anderson, left side, Belka. Marcus Belka back on the floor as a senior. Driving down inside the corner. That's Charles Melvin. Melvin to Anderson. Yellow Jacket basketball. They swing it around the perimeter, left side. Again, a patient offensive set. Ohm, some valuable minutes off the bench. Melvin. Daniels, three-pointer, Anderson for the lead.
Oh, boy.
Soren hits it.
6 lead changes in the ball game now, 25-23. Great patience by Perham to get a good shot.
4:22 remains in this first half of basketball. And the coaches are getting their work up and down the sideline. There's a turnover. Steal by the Yellow Jackets and a layup. Soren Anderson scores it. 27-23, and there's a 5-0 run by Perham, which is significant now because we haven't had much for runs yet. But 5 is a run.
2 points off the turnover. They're just about another one there by Hawley.
Brew tracks it down. He's in trouble at midcourt. He'll get the ball to the hands of Groton. Groton left side. Here's a shot for Grani. Grani in and out. That went down in the cylinder. It came back out. And a big rebound by Belka. Then he had to endure about 3 Nuggets that were ready to take the ball away from him.
Belka comes down on that rebound inside in the trenches at 5'10". Just hard work and hustle by Belka.
Left side, Yellow Jacket ball. They drive baseline with it up and underneath, and we'll get a foul as Soren Anderson will be shooting free throws. Foul is going to be, I believe, on Groton. That should be number 2. And the third on the Nuggets. Each team with 3 fouls here in this first half. So with that, at the free throw line, Soren Anderson. His free throw is up. His free throw is good. Maker of the first for Soren Anderson. Not a bad night for Soren so far. He's got 8.
No, 6-0 run now for Perham, looking to make it 7-0 and push that lead up to 6. They hung around, and now they were stretching it out a little bit.
See if the Nuggets will be able to answer on this next possession as Anderson makes both. 29-23. 7-0 run for Perham Yellow Jacket basketball on home court here at the Hive. We got Senski. Hands it off to Groton. And a whistle down away from the basketball along the baseline.
Yeah, they're going to get Charles Melvin for that one. He's holding on to Brady Groton as he's trying to clear out and get some room there for his teammate. Coach Cressup not liking that, giving Gully the business over there a little bit. Keeping him honest.
As you should. And Gully wouldn't expect anything less.
Absolutely not.
But he's as stoic as they come. Groton. Left side off the backboard, he pounds it in. The junior answers, and there's the answer that the Nuggets needed, at least to stop the bleeding.
Great defense there by Perham, too. Just
hands in, just solid.
Groton was just not going to be denied there.
Yellow Jacket basketball, they work it up. Melvin left side. Ohm on the right side. Hits it.
Can't let Alex Ohm get heated up here if you're Hawley defensively.
30
if he gets going off the bench, look out.
Yeah, he's found himself to a decent 8 points already, a couple of triples, and a 7-point lead. Nuggets lost it out of bounds. It was last touched by the Yellow Jackets.
Right there, Mason Groton's trying to get the ball to Sam Sensky there. There's 3 guys on Sensky. Behind, left, up a little bit, right. Somebody's open. Got to find them. And they'll get that way with fast passing and getting the ball zipping around, not by holding it in one spot.
Driving. Stoa up top to Groton. Groton going to dribble in, and we're going to get a whistle away from the basketball. This will be on the Yellow Jackets, a push. This will be number 5 on Perham. And the second on Melvin in a timeout. Hawley will take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Perham by 7, 32-25. Section 8 2A Boys Basketball Playoffs on YourLiveEvent.com.
Racing action is back this summer at Red River Valley Speedway and Norman County Raceway, featuring IMCA modified, sprint cars, stock cars, sport mods, hobby stocks, legends, and more all summer long. Family-friendly and affordable racing. Stay tuned to ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com for more information. Racing Thursday and Friday nights returns this summer to Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway.
Back out of the timeout, YourLiveEvent.com. It is 32-25. Perham leading Hawley. We're bringing you the action here today from the Hive, as it is 8-2A boys basketball quarterfinal round action. Well, the Yellow Jackets, Peter, they've been heated up. They had a 7-0 run. They're hitting from outside. They're hitting from inside. They're patient. They're playing good basketball. Hawley's not far off, but a close game like this, it doesn't take much to be down.
It doesn't. You just have to pay attention and make sure you're focused. The defensive intensity has waned a little bit for Hawley. The patience with Perham has maintained steady on offense, and their defense has maybe picked up a little bit.
Work the basketball up top. Stoa, top of the key. Nugget basketball. Good move by Stoa. Floater. Bucket no good. Draws foul. Had a few shots that just want to go down in the rim, but it just won't let it. And roll out. We'll get a foul call here on the Yellow Jackets. It's number 6, and the second on Marcus Belka.
You don't see this very often where Perham gets ahead in the foul game, where they've got 6 right now, and typically that's not where they're at. The next one they're going to go to the line for 1-and-1 here on out, and there's only 3 called on Hawley right now. Usually Hawley's the one that has multiple fouls or more fouls going into the half.
Stoa misses the front end. He'll have another. 7-point deficit. Second free throw, good. Brevin makes 1 of 2. 32-26. Scoring with 2 minutes to play. First half. A very fast-paced game.
Yeah, we'll see if the defensive intensity picks up again after that timeout by Nathan Stoa and the Nuggets.
Yellow Jackets in the half court now as they work it. Ohm, left side to Belka. Play catch outside the arc. Ohm down into the corner. Daniels. Ohm, Belka. He fakes a pass. Does a great job of making sure that pivot foot stays. Don't need to be getting an aggressive pass fake and travel or something like that. Here's Ohm. Goes up top. Belka hanging on to it. Possession now 40 seconds old. Yellow Jacket basketball. Inside to Peterson. Joshua Peterson on the floor for Perham right now. And back out to Belka. They play catch and keep away. Creeping up on defense, Bryant Carlisle. Working against the catch players up top there by the Yellow Jackets. Now down inside. There's a push. Absolutely. Daniels got a little bit frustrated down inside. He was getting pestered by the Nuggets, and a push call on Daniels. That is his first, team 7th.
That defensive pressure can be so irritating.
Yeah.
You know it's coming, but when it's there, you have a hard time keeping your composure. And that's what happened there. He lost it and got a good shove in there.
32-26, Yellow Jackets. Nuggets have the ball, 50 seconds to play inside. Sensky, bucket and a foul. Big moment there.
3 defenders on Sensky again there.
Someone's open.
But they got it in. The backside help came from the backside block across the lane to help out there to try to get him on the. So they're playing a lot of help defense on Sensky. So as far as playing defense, they're doing what they can. This is a nice move inside there. Great pass. Good defensive pressure by Perham, though.
Sensky scores that free throw. It is a 3-point game. My money is Yellow Jackets will hold for the last shot. 40 seconds. Daniels works it. Left side, Ohm. That's just my inkling.
Any side bets just to hedge it or no?
I think so. I mean, we could probably figure something out.
No, it's going to be open or nothing.
Into the corner, Daniels. Now share it, Belka. 20 seconds.
Hawley in the 1-3-1 trap right now, but they're not really getting after it too much. They don't want to give up an easy 3, so they're going to sit back with the 4 and just chase the ball up on the point.
Anderson, 5 seconds, gets it inside. Bucket! Soren Anderson.
Great.
Hawley, 3 seconds. Can they get one at the horn? Grani from half court. Looks good. It hits the rim. It's off.
Nice.
Good looking shot.
Great half of basketball, man.
34-29 is the halftime score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. That half of basketball took 25 minutes. It darn near was a running clock, Peter.
Almost. You know, when you play clean ball, there's not a lot of fouls. And the thing is, if there are turnovers in the game and it's a steal or a throwaway and it doesn't go out of bounds and stop the clock, it goes fast. I think we were done with our game on Thursday night in an hour and 7 minutes. So clean basketball is good basketball and it's fast.
No doubt about it. It is halftime, and the halftime report coming up. Perham 34, Hawley 29, yourliveevent.com.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
Steer Builders of Hawley is a residential construction company specializing in framing and new single-family homes. Jared and the team at Steer Builders will work with you on the home you're building or post-frame buildings like shops, barns, garages, and more. Steer Builders is also hiring framers. Must be 18 and experience is not required but a plus. Contact Steer Builders at 701-261-7798 for any questions regarding hiring, homes, or new post-frame buildings. Steer Builders of Hawley, 701-261-7798. As you view your lawn and yard, Todd's Landscaping takes your ideas to bring out the beauty of your home. Pavers, walkways, brick, rock, landscaping, lighting, flowers, patios, decks, yard water fountains, and irrigation. The ideas are your ideas. Call Todd's Landscaping to discuss your options and let them bring landscaping beauty to your home. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000.
Premium Ag Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
It's halftime here at the Hive, and the Section 8 2A boys basketball quarterfinal round. The Perham Yellow Jackets lead the Hawley Nuggets 34-29 in the first half. Kevin Kochman, Peter Nats with you. And Peter, we had a good handful of lead changes, a couple of ties in this first half of basketball. It was real fun, back and forth, clean play, dudes getting after it, basketball.
You know, only 5 turnovers in a game like this. Things are going to go fast for both teams. Both teams shooting pretty well. Hawley not rebounding too well. Perham doing a nice job on the offensive glass, doing a nice job down inside too. The one rebound by Belka comes to mind right away.
Yep.
For when we're thinking about that, Perham's been very patient and steady. I think that just comes, and they didn't get rattled when Hawley was hot, made their first three-point shots. They didn't get rattled, and I think that part of that is they're playing in the comforts of home. They're at home, nothing going on. Perham had 8 fouls. Hawley only had 3 in the first half. Nobody got to bonus situations. There's no real foul trouble. This is going to be bananas second half.
I think so. And looking at some other games here in the quarterfinals, it is halftime. We have DGF leading Park Rapids 37-22. Fergus Falls leading Pelican Rapids 36-29 at the half. And a couple of the other quarterfinals that are going on here this evening. The other one, of course, up north. And this is fantastic stuff. Our guy Joe Stetz has got he's got the 3 screens going here today to watch some of those quarterfinals. Hard to see when I'm flipping around, but appreciate that. Much appreciated, Mr. Stetz, bringing in some of the action of high school boys basketball AA playoff action, the 8-2A quarters. And here tonight at the Hive, it's Perham 34, Hawley 29 on yourliveevent.com. First half stats coming up next.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is proud to be blading and grading the roads in Strand and McDonaldsville townships. We at Visser Grading would like to wish the best of luck to the Ada Borup West Cougars. Thanks for allowing us to serve you, and we hope to for many years to come. Good luck to the Ada Borup West Cougars from myself and everyone at Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
West Main Pizza, 784-3700. Specialty Pizza, calzones, signature pizza, famous cheese squares, breads, salads, wraps, 8-inch subs, paninis, pasta, traditional chicken, chicken wings, nachos, tacos, specialty treats, appetizers, sweet treats too. Dine in, carry out, curbside. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. More than just pizza.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
From the Hive, it's Perham 34, Hawley 29, halftime on yourliveevent.com, Section 8-2A boys basketball. Here in the first half of play, Perham. Soren Anderson with 11, Alex Ohm off the bench has 8, Jacob Daniels with 9, all from beyond the arc. Micah Thompson 4, and Charles Melvin had 2 in the first half. Perham 2 for 2 at the free throw line, had 3 turnovers and just 4 rebounds. Fouls, they had 7 in the first half. Hawley Nuggets in the first half, 14 from Sam Sensky. 5 from Brevin Stoa, 2 for Carson Brew, along with Mason Groton. Hayden Growney, Brady Groton each with 3. Nuggets, 4 of 5 at the line, 2 turnovers, and I have 2 rebounds. Shows how, as we talked about, shows so the importance of each possession, how the teams have really cared and valued the possession and the shots. They haven't missed many because they're taking pretty good percentages, and yeah, it's just been at that kind of half. It's wild.
And, you know, you're not going to have a lot of rebounds if you don't have many missed shots. And both teams are shooting well. Right now, with a 5-point lead and with Perham already way past halfway past their total, what they're scoring in the game, this becomes, in my opinion, a situation where Hawley needs to come out and even it up. And then if they even it up in a 5-point run, then it's the first one to 50.
Yep.
If it stays right now and it's the first one to 50 and Perham gets there, it's going to be tough on Hawley because Perham will grind it out with their ball control, with their patience. We saw it in the first half, Kevin.
I'm looking forward to the second half because you're raised to 50. So far, you're, well, I don't want to go against you because I don't need to. I've got no reason to.
No, we're on the same side.
Absolutely. I like that idea, too. Second half of basketball is next from the Hive. 8-2A boys basketball playoff action on your live event.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
We're ready for second half boys basketball. A trip to the semis on the line for 8-2A boys buckets. Kevin Kochman, Peter Nats, Brad Dunham, all here on yourliveevent.com. Executive producers Jim Berkemeyer and Mark Forseth. Technical advisor Brandon Mickelson from earlier on in the day. Thanks to Aaron Anderson and the entire crew here at the Perham High School for our broadcast location all day with 6A and now AA basketball, and for, of course, the hosting. Fantastic stuff as always, much you would expect. Glad to have you along as the inbounds pass to start the second half. Nuggets now moving left to right in front of us as we see it, and they'll inbound from the sideline. Looks like we'll have Sam Sensky toss it in from the side here as Nugget basketball to start this second half. Kick it out left side in the corner, Stoa. Stoa with the ball, driving up top, shares it. Groton. Left side, Groton. Now into the corner, Grani. Grani basketball. Kick it out, Groton down inside, drives baseline, swings a pass, it ends up airborne and out of bounds. Turnover to start here for Hawley, turnover number 3 in the ball game.
All right, Hawley needs to change their body language already. We're not very far into it, and they already had a shoulder shrug there. They just got to get moving and play the ball. Hayden Grani needs to get more involved offensively, not only with his production in points, but also with the ball handling and passing, penetrating. And when he gets on and passing the ball, he is a sight to behold. He's a real fun kid to watch. He hasn't done much yet tonight.
Yellow Jacket basketball out of the inbound from the baseline. Now swinging around left side. Melvin on the wing, up top, Belka. Passing inside, Thompson. Sharing, Belka. Melvin's got it on the wing now, free throw line jumper. Thompson, it's off the mark. Rebound is a long one. It comes down to Hayden Grani. And here he has the ball to start. Brady Groton. Work it to Mason Groton. Free throw line area. Mason drives in, goes up, shots blocked by Daniels.
Good defense by Daniels there. Just kept in front of him the whole time. A couple reverse pivots there and a little spinorama thrown in there. Daniels stays there, swats it away.
Melvin stakes on the rebound. Thompson left wing. Patience of the Yellow Jacket offense showing up early. Daniels, right side. Gets it to Anderson. Lost the handle, able to hold on. Melvin, left wing. Wants to share it, gets it back up to Daniels. He'll hand this one off to Anderson. Soren driving, free throw line, back out. How about a shot here from Melvin? Not good. Missed it. Rebound, Brady Groton. Nuggets going to run a little bit here. Sensky up the floor. Sam driving, baseline. Steps back, in trouble. Now finds Brady Groton. Brevin Stoa and the Nuggets in the half court, Peter.
Over 2 minutes of scoreless basketball here in the second half.
Perham by 5.
Both teams playing solid defense.
Stoa goes for a floater in the lane and it misses off the rim and out of bounds off of the Nuggets into the student section. And it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball.
Yeah, with that great call by Siliuson down there, the baseline official there. You're not going to get a bad call tonight from these three.
No. Nope, there's a lot of good things happening on the floor and a crew that is very knowledgeable, very, very technical, and, well, it's a big-time game. That's why they're here. Melvin, left side. There's a drive by Belka. He'll kick it out. Yellow Jackets will reset, working around the perimeter. Three-pointer, deep shot, no good. Rebound comes down, Stoa.
Maybe not the shot Coach Cressup wanted there.
Inside passing, nice one down inside, and Groton too strong. Peter?
Too strong, too much effort there. A little bit of adrenaline on that one.
That can happen.
It'll settle down, get the next one. Good pass by Sensky, though, to find Groton wide open on the right block.
Yep, head up, eyes up. Soren Anderson has it on the wing. Share it to Belka. Anderson driving in, bouncing off a defender, layup no good. Rebound, it's going to be Mason Groton, his second.
Still scoreless, man.
And we're cruising.
Yeah.
Driving in Sensky. He'll turn around, now in trouble. He'll try to go for some, he wanted contact, created contact, and bucket goes. Sometimes they just fall. You don't get to choose when they go in. That one goes 34-31.
They don't ask how many.
14:28 to play. 3-point ball game.
They don't ask how, they ask how many.
That's right.
Yeah, I stepped on myself on that one, Kev.
It's okay. Sensky's he's a playmaker. There's no question about it. He gets that one to go. So it'll be Melvin. Yellow Jacket basketball. Share the ball on the wing. Lost a handle.
There.
Uncharacteristic. Well, and it stays with the Yellow Jackets there. Uncharacteristic, though. You don't see a ball handling issue. That went off of Belka.
You're not going to see that with a Dave Cressup team very often.
No.
This team struggled a little bit this year, but they do have some big-time wins. They took it to Pequot Lakes earlier. They beat Esco.
Yep.
And then last game of the year, they beat Section 8 4A Bemidji.
That's right. Huge win, and that certainly helps when you look at the way that the seeding unfolded here in 8AA. And part of it, too, AA is just is a unique beast when it comes to the way that schedule happens. And, of course, when you look at these two teams being able to get into some holiday tournaments and things like that over the years, too, you can certainly amp up your schedule a little bit. As a long shot chance for Melvin's no good. And the rebound is down to Sensky. That's his second rebound of the game.
Perham's over in the second half. They need to heat things up here, or Hawley's going to chip away at it and get this back into a tight ball game. 3-point
contest as it is, 34-31.
It's already tight.
It's kind of funny how it feels bigger than that. Sensky, I wanted to go in, I guess. Ohm gets the rebound as Sensky hasn't missed many. That one off the rim. So it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball. Anderson, Melvin, left side. Share it to Thompson. That's going to be Anderson. It's going to be Daniels. It's going to be Ohm. Share the ball here to Charles Melvin. A couple of points for Charles. He's had a couple of good looks at the basket where it didn't go. He'll work it to Anderson. Back out Daniels. Right side, share the ball here with Ohm. Ohm works it inside. Quick pass, bucket, and a foul. Micah Thompson scores it.
They kept passing the ball, kept moving in, a little closer. Every pass, everybody inched in a little closer. Finally got a little drop down to the left side block. Anderson goes up, knocks her in.
So we'll have Anderson at the free throw line. Thompson at the free throw line. Yep, that's right. Anderson on the brain.
I set you up for failure on that one, Kevin.
I don't blame you. It's okay. We're all good. Free throw, good. Speaking of good, Thompson makes it. First points of the second half for Perham 5 minutes in. 37-31.
Coming on a 3-point play, I think they'll take that.
Yeah, certainly. And the way that they had that offensive possession, as you described, it was just beautiful. I mean, the way that they broke it down, worked it in, and then Ohm with a great pass, and that was exciting for that Yellow Jacket bunch. We get a foul. That's going to be on Micah Thompson.
That was an OR play for them. Surgical.
I like that.
Sensky forced that one up a little bit out of control, just trying to get something going. I should have thought better of that. Now Perham's got an advantage here.
Up the floor, Yellow Jacket basketball. Anderson left side. Now he gets it back. He'll step back. A three? No. Rebound comes down to Groton. Mason's third. Handed off to Stoa. 12:15 to play. Perham by 6. Shot in and out for the Nuggets. Rebounded here. And a good position for Melvin on the box out. Grabs it. Ohm with the point guard duties here for Perham on this possession. Share the ball to Micah Thompson. Gets a screen. Now works it to Daniels. Daniels left side. Soren Anderson on the wing. Anderson.
So patient.
Yeah, isn't it something? It is a pleasure to watch good basketball, and we're lucky to have this opportunity tonight. Kick it into the corner. Three-pointer. Anderson buries it. Soren Anderson has 14. 40-31, a 9-point lead for Perham, largest lead of the game. Timeout Nuggets. 11:30 to play. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Jackets by 9.
Greater Minnesota Gas, bringing natural gas to rural Minnesota, has some safety reminders this time of year. Remember to keep your gas meters free of ice and snow. Maintain vent hoods, pipes, and flues on your gas appliances to make sure they aren't blocked, cracked, or corroded. Don't let kids or pets play around gas equipment, including meters and pipes. And if you have any concerns with your gas meters, contact us at Greater Minnesota Gas immediately, 888-931-3411. Find more at greatermngas.com. Greater Minnesota Gas, changing lives with energy.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Perham 40, Hawley 31. Welcome back on YourLiveEvent.com. 8-2A boys basketball. It is the quarterfinal round here tonight at the Hive in Perham. Hawley basketball dribbling in, kicking out. Share the basketball. Now inside. Back out, around the perimeter left side. How about this? Grani, boom! A triple for Hayden Grani. And Peter, you just talked about it during the break. He's got to get going, and he does there.
He needs to pick things up on both ends of the court. When he's hustling, that's when good things happen for the Nuggets.
9-point lead down to 5. 6, because math. Shot good. Perham answers. Micah Thompson on the other end.
I think Perham just found the secret to what they need to do from here on out. Pound it down to the block. We don't play great post defense, and if you've got Sensky playing up in that 1-3-1, he can't guard the guy on the block. They got to get it down in there and keep banging away inside. Great offensive set right there.
Foul on Mason Groton, his second, team second. Missed free throw. Rebound comes down to Sam Sensky. Nuggets possession, Hayden Grani. After the three on the last possession, he swings it to Mason Groton. Mason looks in, kicks out. Brady Groton, 3, whistle. Officials discuss along the baseline.
Looks like you're going to call a away from the ball foul on
push on Charles Melvin.
Yep.
So Melvin's third, team second now on Perham.
Sensky needs to keep playing. The rest of them need to move more and be open and make more cuts to the basket for Hawley.
Sensky goes in, throws one up, bucket good, and a foul, my goodness. Again, another one. How does it go in? How does he get it off the fingertip roll from 8 feet down? My heavens, what a shot.
English.
It's like he's a pool player out there. He's a shark from the paint. Wow, what a shot that was.
A little bit of a left elbow on the side of Sam Sensky as well. They took the worst of the two contacts there, I think, is what they called.
42-37. Now this is a 5-point deficit. 10:34 to go.
Carson Brew has just checked in for the Nuggets, too, just a little while ago. So look for some defensive intensity, maybe a couple forced turnovers here. That's his forte.
Ohm off the bench as well for Perham, which has been a lot of the second half. Left side, Ohm, 3. No good. Rebound, big one there by Sensky. Sensky's kind of taking a spot, isn't he?
He has Melvin, a guard at 6 foot. He was the only Perham Yellow Jacket down inside the lane trying to rebound there.
Groton for 3. Got it. Brady Groton buries a triple. 2-point game.
I think we're in a race to 50, fellas.
9:53 to play here at the Hive. It's Yellow Jacket basketball. Left side, Daniels works it over to Thompson on the wing. Thompson guarded by Mason Groton. Ball in the hands of Soren Anderson, scoring off the backboard.
You just have to see that to believe it and just enjoy it. Great move, Anderson.
44-40. Anderson with 16. Left side, Groton. Grani. Nugget basketball. Grani wants a screen, now goes and isolates inside. He throws it up and he throws it in.
There you go. Hayden Grani forcing himself to get more involved.
Yellow Jacket basketball. Nuggets going for it. Defensively trying to fight it loose of Thompson, who nearly lost the handle. 9 minutes to play. 2-point Yellow Jacket lead here at the Hive. Driving. Look at a foul. This is going to be a reach in on the Nuggets.
Sensi gets nipped on that one. Just a little reach in, try to flip it out of there. He didn't show any negative body language, so he knew he fouled him. Usually he's got some negative body language when he gets whistled.
And you learn these tendencies when you see him all year.
I know.
Fergus Falls leads Pelican Rapids, 10 minutes to play, 43-42. That's a dandy one there in PR.
Absolutely.
First free throw is in by Soren Anderson.
We're into the fourth quarter of this one here, Kevin. Big ball game here, Section 8 2A hoops in Perham.
We're loving it. Anderson makes another, and here's a timeout by Yellow Jacket men's basketball. Coach Cressup says 30. 8:54 to play. 46-42. Perham leading Hawley. YourLiveEvent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax at their location in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
4-point lead for the Perham Yellow Jackets. They lead the Hawley Nuggets here at the Hive, 46-42. Just under 9 minutes to play in the game. Kevin Kochman and Peter Nats with you. Peter, this is a dandy of a ball game in Perham tonight.
Yeah, we're going to see more fouls. We're going to see more free throws, and there's still 6 timeouts. We're going to see more timeouts, too.
Buckle up. Ball in the hands of Hayden Grant. And Bill Gottenberg is in the house, so we know this game counts.
He's scouting.
He has to. Stoa in the corner. Groton for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down. Charles Melvin. Philco, nice to hear you tuned in as well. Safe travels, my friend.
Keep her between the ditches, Philco.
Micah Thompson. Back out. Daniels. Charlie! Jacob Daniels for 3. 4 triples, Peter.
He's on, man.
49-42. Yellow Jackets by 7 with 8:09 to go. Behind the scenes, camera work from Brad Dunham. His voice was tired after 2 games today. We let him have this one off. Appreciate the efforts there, Bradley. Driving in to the basket. Senski. And he rolls over the top of his opponent, Mr. Anderson. Physical play down inside. It wouldn't be playoff basketball without some physicality, Peter.
No, especially in the second half when you got a hotly contested one and things are close, and it will get more and more physical as we move on.
Yellow Jackets foul number 4. It's the second on Soren Anderson. Micah Thompson and Charles Melvin each with 3 fouls as Senski from the line hits the first. Anderson and Belka each with a pair of fouls for Perham in the ball game. Hawley, 2 fouls each for Brady and Mason Groton, as far as the foul trouble is concerned. Senski, another one, makes them both. Sam Senski is 6 of 6 from the line tonight, 49-44. Perham leading Hawley. 7:50 to play here at the Hive. 8-2A boys basketball playoff action. Get the ball inside. Driving, jumper, off the mark. It misses inside, and it's rebounded by Carson Brew.
Yeah, you get an opportunity inside that block charge circle. You need to drop that one in a game like this.
Other 8-2A games right now as we see DGF leading Park Rapids 54-36 at the quarters, and Fergus falls by 1 with 10 minutes to play over Pelican Rapids as a shot by Stoa is short, and the rebound down to Ohm. That's Yellow Jacket basketball. Crossing midcourt. Ohm has it for Perham. Driving right around Stoa. Ohm, bucket, no. But he draws a foul, will go to the line. Ohm driving baseline and looked very calm going after it.
He did. Confident, took the ball down, gave a little pump fake, went up for it, got fouled. They've got him listed at 5'9". I'm guessing he's a hair or two less than 5'9".
Probably. I'm sure we could maybe be eye to eye. And that's from me way up top here saying that. He's a lot better ball player than I ever was, though, Peter. That's for darn sure.
No, well, yeah, he can handle the ball.
Alex misses the front end. He'll have another as Stoa picked up his first. 4 on the Nuggets. Their second free throw is good for Alex Ohm. We haven't had many misses from the line either. There's the race to 50. Perham has it, 50-44. If you're keeping track at home, 7 minutes to play. We'll see if that holds up, Peter. Stoa backing down the defender, Ohm. Not an easy task. Grani. Top of the key. He'll drive with the left hand, now kick it out. Brew. Out on the wing, gets it inside to Sensky. Falls away, shot misses. And the rebound comes down to Anderson. Soren grabs his third. In the backcourt, Stoa just about took it away. Now swing it up the floor. Yellow Jacket basketball, driving in, passing, bucket, good. Micah Thompson.
Another one, penetrate, attract the defense, dump it in behind them. Great offensive series there.
Three-pointer for the Nuggets, off the line by Hayden Grani. Rebound is Micah Thompson. Now we're seeing a battle, and they're going to call a foul. No tie-up, foul on the floor. They're going to tag Sensky. Sam with his second, team's 5th now on Hawley. 6:14 to play. Jackets 52-44 leading the Hawley Nuggets.
The last offensive series for Hawley, Perham was playing man-to-man defense, and they were in Carson Brew's shorts way up on top, and he's not somebody who's going to shoot from up there, so they have turned up their defensive intensity, and they're going to get in their shorts and play tough.
Ohm, left side, drives that baseline once more. Little shot, little floater in the paint. He's
little
got
jump
11.
hook.
Little bitty one.
5'9" jump hook.
You got to like it. 54-44, Yellow Jackets by 10. Largest lead of the game comes with 5:48 to play. Physical play there is Stoa going to earn a chance at the line. Foul on Perham.
Stoa's going to get a shot to go to the line here. They still need, this isn't done. This isn't even close to being done for Hawley. They need to keep moving the ball, get back to passing the ball, try to get assists, not create your own shot. Tremendous defense by Perham, though. Holy cats.
Brevin Stoa free throw is good. Cuts the lead to single digits, has a chance here. Second free throw, good. And Brevin knocks them both down, and it is an 8-point lead for Perham. 54-46. 5:45 to play here in Perham. Left side, Thompson. Micah Thompson has the ball in his hands a lot here this evening. He'll work it to Charles Melvin. Ohm pumps.
Charles Melvin, I love that.
Isn't that a great name?
Guy with 2 first names.
Yep, you got to have that. Kick it out. Driving in, Ohm. Ohm nearly traveled with it. He'll kick it out. Daniels, left side. Soren Anderson. Free throw line, picks it up, fires right side. Another good possession here.
Patience, man.
Yellow Jackets taking time off the clock, then burn it down. Get the defense airborne. Anderson scores. Thompson scores, that is, and a little finger point to the crowd saying, you betcha I made that one, kids. Micah scores it. 56-46, timeout.
Full timeout for Hawley. Perham is on a run here. They're picked up their defensive intensity, and on offense, they are driving, drawing the defense, dumping it behind, taking the easy shot.
Yellow Jackets by 10, just under 5 minutes to play. Don't go anywhere, yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company. Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Out of the Nugget timeout, Perham with a 10-point lead. Section 8 2A quarterfinals. Hawley basketball down into the corner. Carson Brew spinning. Sensky baseline jumper. It bounces and it misses. Daniels grabs the rebound for Perham. And they're trapped in the backcourt. Oh, and the Nuggets stole it away. Lost it out of bounds. In the hands of Grani, and he lost it out of bounds.
He stole it, pulled it back, went off his knee, out of bounds.
That's just the first turnover by Perham in the second half, and it was just a brief one. They get it back. They fire an inbounds pass. Nuggets coming with full court pressure. Ohm, guarded by Brew. Your defensive guy, Peter, he's out on the floor for the Nuggets right now.
Just a tremendous role player. Did a nice job in the fall, stepping in as a senior, playing out of position, played quarterback for us.
That's right.
Great kid.
Driving, Micah Thompson. Good pressure defense by the Nuggets. They forced the ball out. There's bodies going into the bench. Mason Groton giving the extra hustle, out of bounds, Yellow Jacket ball. Coach Cressup coaching. And coaching strong out there to his young men on the floor.
I think he always coaches strong.
I think he does too. That's very true. Right there, the intensity was flying. Left side, Ohm with the basketball up top. Charles Melvin, he wanted to shoot too, and he decided against it because he knows about the patience thing. There's a carry. That wasn't going to get past Mike Gellingsrud out there. That's for darn sure.
No. Coach Cressup not happy with that turnover. He got after his kid, not after the official, and that was a good catch by Coach Gellingsrud. He was a coach.
He certainly was.
Baseball coach Gellingsrud.
Oh, yeah, football coach for a long time, too.
Absolutely.
Pelican Rapids leads Fergus Falls 52-49, 5 minutes to play down at Pelican. Meanwhile, here's a drive and a shot that's no good by Mason Groton. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound, Ohm.
Brad Dunham smiles because he knows what it's like to stumble all over yourself once in a while. Hey, there's a lot to talk about.
Daniels. Melvin. Yellow Jacket ball outside the arc. They'll continue to play catch. Stolen away, Nuggets with the steal. Up the floor, driving, Euro stepping his way. Hayden Grani scores it. 56-48. Perham by 8, 3:20 to play, and a reach in. As good as Grani was on the previous possession, he came back and got a little bit greedy.
Yeah, and I think he got away with one and right in front of Coach Cressup on that hack over the top where he knocked the ball loose, and then it ended up going out of bounds. But yep, he's fine. He's not too deep into foul trouble. He'll keep playing and reaching and hustling like that. At this point, they got to do what they can.
8-point lead for Perham. 3:18 to play. One more foul to give for Hawley before they put the Yellow Jackets in the bonus. Ohm outside the arc. He's guarded by Brady Groton. Ohm holds it high, now gets it. Backdoor pass, driving Anderson. Charles Melvin, scores it. Charles Melvin. 58-48.
So those are some of the things you give up when you're trapping too.
Mason Groton up top. Dribbles in. Looks the basketball to Sam Sensky. Sensky to Groton, and a timeout taken by Hawley, another full one. 2:43 to play. 10-point Jacket lead. Yellow Jackets 58, Hawley 48. YourLiveEvent.com and the Community Co-op scoreboard.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
10-point Perham lead here on YourLiveEvent.com. 2:43 to play in the Section 8-2A quarterfinals. It is Perham 58-48. Hawley with the basketball following the timeout, and Sam Sensky will come and inbound the basketball from the sideline. Our officiating crew tonight, Brad Siliuson, Mike Gellingsrud, and Mike Kolness making the trek to Perham this evening.
The A-team.
The A-team. Should have that music in the background for him. Stoa, Nugget basketball, left side, he'll launch a triple, in and out. Rebound, Sensky was battling for it, but there's Jacob Daniels grabbing it, that's number 3. Grani, Nugget defense out there, Groton, they were battling as Micah Thompson grabbed the rebound, then calls a timeout in the backcourt. 2:28 to play. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Yellow Jackets by 10 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Bitker Inc. reminds area farmers, please order your ag tubes and tires for spring. Ag tires and ag tube supply is tight and it's getting tighter. If you're not sure on how many tires or ag tubes you need, call Troy, the tire guy, and give him a heads up for sizes. He'll work with you to have these available for spring. Don't wait any longer. Call Troy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. And during National Ag Month, Bitker Inc. thanks the area farms and farm families for working to grow the food for all of us, and thanks for your business from Bitker Inc.
Hey folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Inbounds out of the timeout, Perham basketball. They lead it by 10 with 2:20 to play, and in the backcourt they're pressured. They get it across the timeline. Nuggets will come back with more pressure, and Brevin Stoa will put the Yellow Jackets into the bonus with 2:15 to go. Brevin reaching in his second, team 7th. Free throws now, Peter.
Hawley fans wanting to travel in the backcourt there. The patience and the discipline that these kids have to get through that double team trap, step, pivot, step through, reach through, get the ball off. Just, they're not losing their composure right now. And credit to them.
Ohm, free throw, missed it. Rebound, Senski.
He's missed 2 tonight.
He has. And it matters big time in the way that it's been played. This game is just so, every possession, every little movement matters as we get a whistle. Foul will be on Ohm, his 3rd. Team 6, the one more to give on the Yellow Jacket side. You're so far spot on, right, Peter? You know these games. You've been around the block before, right? You said something about we're going to have a lot of fouls. We're going to have a lot of timeouts, and the free throws will come, and we're getting there.
It's only a matter of time in the tournament.
Inbounding Stoa. Works it to Groton. Hands it to Stoa. Stoa going to drive. Spins. Brevin to the basket. Whistle. Foul. And Ohm again. And that's number 4 on Alex Ohm.
They're not going to want him to pick up number 5 because he's their first kid off the bench, and he didn't leave in the first half. He started the second half, and I don't think he's left the court.
To the line, Brevin Stoa, who is 3 for 4. And now that would be 4 for 5 with a make. 2:03 to play. The lead is single digits at 9 points. As Hayden Graney in and Brew out. Quick substitution there for Hawley. Stoa, another one. Good. Now Brevin makes them both. He's 4 for 4 in the second half at the line. 58-50. 2 minutes to go. In the backcourt, the pressure. Perham, ball is loose. Hawley takes it away. Turnover. Nuggets with the steal. Hayden Graney. Driving. Graney, clean look to the basket. Scores it. Good defense.
There's Graney. He needed to get involved. We cut the lead to 6 now.
58-52, minute 45 to play. Up the floor. And we'll get a foul at the midcourt stripe as they will foul Micah Thompson. Thompson's 1 of 2 at the free throw line, but he's been big in the second half. He's in double-digit scoring tonight.
Only 3 fouls in the first half for Hawley, so that strategy worked out. Let's not foul now. We might need them later, and they're using them now.
Brady Groton with his 3rd, team's 8th. 6-point lead for Perham, and a 1-and-1 from Micah Thompson. Back iron, no good. Rebound, oh boy, there's Soren Anderson. He grabs a rebound. That's a big one for
Offensive
Perham.
rebound, another possession. Poked out of there by Stoa.
He got the ball just fine, but then after that there was some body contact.
A little follow through.
Yep.
Follow through at the forearm and a hip check.
These are all things.
Sometimes they see things, and they call them.
Right when the officials, in this case, right in front of him.
Right there.
Yep, absolutely. They pay attention.
And the later it gets, the tighter it gets, the more magnified those calls and those turnovers and those fouls become.
Ohm at the line makes the first. He'll have another. Lead is back to 7 for Perham as they approach the 60 mark. They're at 59. Minute 33. 93 seconds to play here in Perham. Second free throw, good. Ohm hits them both. Timeout, nope, substitution. Belka checks back in. Ohm out. Now this is that You know, the chess match with Ohm having 4
defense,
fouls.
offense. Yep. Belka on defense, Ohm for offense.
I haven't seen or been involved in many of these games this season, so it's kind of fun to see it every once in a while.
Once in a while.
Mason Groton, deep 3 for Sensky. Can he hit it? Missed everything, out of bounds. And he's going to hear it from the crowd. The student section, I'll tell you what, Peter, those student sections, they are relentless.
They're getting after it tonight.
They're
On
having
both
fun.
ends of the court.
It's been good. It's been good. Good, clean fun. Full timeout. 1:23 to play. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Perham by 8 on yourliveevent.com.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Perham by 8, 60-52, minute 23 to play. Section 8 2A quarterfinals. Pelican Rapids leads Fergus Falls 65-58 with a minute to go. DGF beat Park Rapids tonight 69-50, and a couple of the other quarterfinals going on this evening. Thief River Falls hosting Warroad in the other one. We get a foul here on the Nuggets, and that's number 10, so it's double bonus time now as a foul goes against Hawley.
One timeout apiece. Andrews going to the line. Try to stretch things out a little bit.
And Brevin Stoa now at 4 fouls. Free throw is good for Mr. Daniels. Jacob Daniels hits, trying to make it a double-figure lead again. Free throw no good. Rebound is down, and it's Nugget basketball. Groney, minute 10 to play, driving. Groney, backdoor pass, shot short by Brady Groton. And the rebound comes down to Soren Anderson. That's number 5.
Yeah, Brady Groton missed that one. He had a great chance there. 2 things went wrong there. 1, he didn't use the backboard. 2, he just kind of lobbed it up there with no flick of the wrist, no rotation on the ball. It kind of just dead-armed it. And he may have been fouled, but he still should have taken her up right off the glass, Bradley.
I think he thought he was going to get contact.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Anticipated contact, Coach. We've seen that earlier today, too, in our broadcasts with R&J Sports as free throw misses for Soren Anderson. That's his first free throw miss of the ball game. 9-point lead for Perham, trying to make it 10 with a minute 6 to go. Free throw is good.
That was a smooth one. That was made with confidence right there.
Absolutely.
Anderson.
62-52. Perham by 10, 64 seconds to play. Three-pointer, Sensky, deep, no good. Rebound, Groton, and his putback, no, but a foul will go to the line. So it'll be Hawley at the free throw line, under a minute to play, down 10.
They're getting opportunities. Just got to convert.
That's number 4 on Charles Melvin. Team's 8th. And at the line, Groton, good. Brady makes the first, he'll have a second. And we'll see Ohm back in for some offense, and exiting is Belka. Quick substitution there for Perham. Ohm with 4 fouls. Free throw good. For Brady Groton, he makes them both. 62-54. 58 seconds to go. Hawley has trapped Perham down in the corner. Loose basketball. Sensky with the steal. Foul.
That's going to be, if that's on Ohm, he's out.
And I think it might be. It is. So Alex Ohm is out. He fouls out with 51 seconds to play. Kid gave it his all. 2, 4, 5, 13 points, 3 boards off the bench. Young man had a game. Now he's
He
getting
did.
a little conversation, getting chat, talking with Coach Cressup. Coached up, get a little pat on the back. Appreciates his effort, no doubt.
Yeah, I kind of feel for Alex Oma on that one. A victim of circumstance and being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Correct.
Didn't do anything intentionally to foul. Didn't reach in. He was just there.
Yep. And that happens.
Yeah, I know.
Sensky scores, he'll have another one. Missed free throw, but Stoa grabs a rebound. Nuggets basketball to the basket. Blocking foul. Mason Groton will go to the free throw line. 7-point game, 46 seconds to go.
Opportunities, baby. Here we are. We're still going. Hawley's still taking it to him, still playing defense, still hustling.
Foul on Soren Anderson is third and team's 10th. So, double bonus both ways. Just a matter of time. Mason Groton at the line. He's yet to attempt a free throw this evening. Free throw, good. And it's a 6-point game. Another free throw chance for Mason Groton. Right-handed free throw shooter. It's up. It's good. He makes them both. And it is a 5-point game. 62-57 with 46 seconds to play. The pressure, the old hug approach there from Mason Groton. That's number 3.
NC State played a tournament back in the early 80s. Broke my heart when they beat Houston with Akeem Olajuwon and those guys. Playing this kind of ball. Foul, get him to shoot free throws, get down the other end. Make them make free throws to beat you. And take advantage of your opportunities, and that's what Hawley's been doing to get this back to within 5.
45 seconds to play. Both teams in the double bonus, and at the free throw line, Micah Thompson hits it.
84 maybe? That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
You remember that,
Is
Kevin?
there a guy by the name of like Jim Valvano?
Yep.
You said 84? Yeah, no, I wasn't in a twinkle yet, but close. Thompson hits them both. 64-57. Perham with the lead. Hawley inside Sensky. Up and underneath. He scores it. Sensky scores it. 34 seconds to play. 5-point game still. Thompson's going to call timeout.
Last time out for Perham now.
Hawley has one remaining. 31 seconds to play. Don't go anywhere. It's the 8AA boys basketball quarterfinals, and it's coming down to the wire. Perham 64, Hawley 59 on yourliveevent.com. A Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Perham 64, Hawley 59. Welcome back on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Peter Natz with you tonight from the Hive. Brad Dunham behind the cameras. Been a grand old time here in Perham. It's tournament basketball at its finest, and it's coming down to the wire with every possession, every shot mattering. Peter, it's exciting.
Not a 25-minute second half.
No. First half was 25 minutes. Second half, no.
All right.
Couple extra. Pelican Rapids gets the win over Fergus Falls, 72-62. DGF and Pelican Rapids both moving on. Appreciate the update, Joe. Thanks for that. Perham inbounds in the backcourt. It's Soren Anderson. He's going to be fouled by Brady Groton. That is number 4 on Brady. And with the double digits.
Soren's been really strong from the free throw line tonight. Not just there, all over the place. Running the show, leading the way. Ball handling, dishing it off, taking it inside, shooting mid-range. Big night for Anderson.
And you talked about him in the pregame conversation. That was one of your keys, right? Talking about what he needs to get in order to have, to show success for Perham. And we're getting that. Got a substitution. We get a violation here on Hawley on Groton at the free throw or during the free throw attempt.
What was that about?
I don't know.
Oh, a 5th foul.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, he is out. He is done with 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, Anderson and Thompson I thought that they needed to hit their average offensive output And that would kind of be one of the keys to put Perham over the edge.
At the line, free throw, good. So both are made by Soren Anderson, and it's a 7-point lead. Hawley driving to the basket, off the glass, no good. By Groton, and a rebound and a foul. Soren Anderson with a rebound, he'll go to the line, where the ice can be put on here, I think, for this one at this free throw stripe appearance.
And I think that's is that still his number 5 as well? It is.
So Brevin's night has come to a close. With 19 seconds to go, he'll go with 9 points and 2 rebounds, 4 in the second half, all at the free throw line. With Brady Groton fouling out, that was it as a senior. 8 points, 3 boards, 27 seconds to go. At the free throw line, bucket. Anderson, he missed that one. 7-point gain, 19 seconds. I don't see Reggie Miller out here, but that doesn't mean he couldn't show up.
Right. I don't know whether we have shoes that would fit him here in the house.
That's the only downside. Anderson makes the bucket, and Perham with an 8-point lead, 17 seconds to go. Nugget basketball, they'll work it up top. Sensky, he'll launch one. This one is in and out, and a rebound, a battle for it. They're going to tie it up, with 8 seconds to go. That's a good call.
Yeah, Burke, took us a long while to get over that one. The old Wolf Pack. Long live Jimmy Valvano, though.
Those were the days. Timeout. Last timeout of the ball game. 8 seconds to go. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Perham 67-59 leaders on yourliveevent.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Davey C.
67-59. Perham leads Hawley. 8.4 seconds to play. As we're ready to put a bow on this one here. Perham Yellow Jackets looking to punch their ticket to the semifinal round of 8-2A boys basketball. Hawley and Perham was a dandy basketball game all throughout, and it's down to the final seconds now of the Yellow Jackets' lead of 8 points. Hawley will inbound. Sensky from under the basket. He looks to pass. He will. 3-point look for Hayden Groney. It's off the mark. Perham with a rebound, and that's going to do it as Micah Thompson grabs it, his 4th rebound of the night. And a fist pump and a victory for Perham. The final 67-59 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Perham over Hawley in the Section 8AA boys basketball quarterfinals, giving the Yellow Jackets a trip to the semifinals. And Peter, it was a dandy basketball game. It came down a few little things, didn't it?
It did. It certainly did. And with, I just have to commend Perham and just give them complete credit for being patient at all points and times. They started the second half cold. We went 3 minutes in the second half without a basket on either team. They didn't panic. They didn't rush a shot. They didn't take a shot that they shouldn't have, and just hung with it. We got lots to talk about.
Absolutely. Plenty to talk about. We'll do so in a post-game report. Perham 67, Hawley 59. Perham along with Pelican Rapids DGF. They are on to the next round of the 8-2A playoffs. We'll talk about it in our post-game report after this.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Greater Minnesota Gas, bringing natural gas to rural Minnesota, has some safety reminders this time of year. Remember to keep your gas meters free of ice and snow. Maintain vent hoods, pipes, and flues on your gas appliances to make sure they aren't blocked, cracked, or corroded. Don't let kids or pets play around gas equipment, including meters and pipes. And if you have any concerns with your gas meters, contact us at Greater Minnesota Gas immediately, 888-931-3411. Find more at greatermngas.com. Greater Minnesota Gas, changing lives with energy.
Since 1991, the mission of REACH has been to build strong communities and healthy families. Serving Clay, Becker, and Norman County, REACH provides counseling, food pantry, career services, and the backpack program that provides school-aged children with food for the weekend. You can help REACH by donating, volunteering, and shopping at the REACH reusable secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum. Learn more about REACH by visiting ruralenrichment.org.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Welcoming you back inside the Perham High School Gymnasium, yourliveevent.com. Section 8 2A boys basketball, the quarterfinal round goes to Perham 67-59. It's into our postgame report here on yourliveevent.com, and we'll stick around for some comments. We'll hopefully have the coaches and even get a player or two up here to have some conversation. Kevin Kochman, Peter Nats with you as we get a chance to recap this one. Peter, as you said, lots to talk about. Hit it on the keys, I think, early on, but the patience of Perham and getting it to their main ones. You talk about Soren and Micah. Between the two, they kind of took advantage, but then you got the 13 off the bench from Ohm. Jacob Daniels hits 4 triples. Roll guys making big plays, too.
Yeah, Perham got a ton off their bench tonight, a ton of production. Hawley did not get much production from their bench players. Carson Brew did come in, made a couple plays defensively, got a couple rebounds, made a couple nice passes. Didn't have any offensive production per se, but on the defensive side, his presence was felt. Perham's defense in the second half just increased the intensity. They brought it out. We talked about it at one of the breaks where even though Carson Brew's on the court, their man-to-man defense, they were up in Carson's face, not giving him an open look, not even giving him an open lane to pass. So they ramped up their defensive intensity. Cressup loves to play man-to-man defense, and when they're on with that defense and they're going, good things happen for those guys. And he's got kids with buy-in, the patience and the discipline that comes from the kids trusting you. The game of basketball, any game, where at any level, if you're going to be successful, the kids that you have playing for you, they need to trust you and believe wholeheartedly in what you're doing. And we saw that tonight with just their patience and discipline on offense. Cold, 3 minutes without scoring. Nobody got in a panic to get a shot off and we got to get some points. No, we don't. We still got a 6-7 point lead from halftime. Yeah. We don't have to do that. But, it's the buy-in for me. With the way Coach Cressup has things going, and one comment from his pregame interview, he's like, "We're not that great, but we'll play hard."
Yeah,
so that sticks out for me right there.
The Nugget boys, a couple of stretches, right? You talk about the game of basketball being a game of stretches. A couple of stretches that doomed them a little bit, and it just, like you said, there was a few times where they strayed away from where the success was going to be, and that can happen sometimes, as we very well know. Some teams it happens a lot more than others. And in this case, Nugget boys missed out on a couple of chances there to maybe capitalize. And that's the game. The game's always about ifs and maybes too.
Yeah, and sometimes you got those little garden gnomes sitting on the edge of the rim too.
Yeah.
That looks like everything is there and should happen, and it should be a successful try. And for some reason, the little fella up there gives it the heel kick and says, "Nope, get out of here." Just some missed opportunities for Hawley tonight. But every basketball game you have missed opportunities. Perham had missed opportunities as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter, at this time, you don't have any excuses. You can break it down 100 different ways and have, if this happened and this happened, ifs and buts, Yeah. But that doesn't get you wins. It's production that gets you wins. It's the teamwork, the confidence, patience, discipline, everything that Perham showed tonight. That's not saying that Hawley didn't show those things either, but it was just a stronger feeling and a stronger recognition of that for me from this standpoint, from where I was sitting tonight.
A fun vantage point we had to watch this one, and certainly a memorable playoff game. And I know this does not go the way of Coach Stowe and the Nuggets. Coach Cressup and the Yellow Jackets will be a fine representation in the next round. No doubt, 8-2A, there is no easy night, and it proved it once again tonight.
You know, when this bracket came out, the 4 teams that are playing tonight all should have been in these games, and any of those 8 on any given night can beat any of those other 7 teams. And that's what you want when you get to tournament time. And you know, the highs and lows of the winning team and the losing team in tournament time, the finality of it, we can talk about that in a little bit when we shut things down. But it's tournament time is where it's at. It's you get the best of everybody's effort, and if their game is off, that doesn't matter. You're still going to get the best of their effort.
Absolutely. Take a break. Looks like we may have some players swinging on up. We'll get some coaches to join and keep things rolling. Perham off to the semifinals, a 67-59 win over Hawley on your live event.
JT Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT Station in Fertile.
67-59, Perham over Hawley, Section 8-2A quarterfinals. Is Dave Cressup, head coach of the Yellow Jackets of Perham, joining us. And, Coach, I know you laid it out pretty nice to Coach Nats here in the pregame conversation. Wasn't going to be easy. You're going to get some guys to play hard. Sure as heck did. Fun ball game tonight.
It was a great game for both teams. 2 really good basketball teams going at it. And I have to give credit to our kids because they responded to me that we were going to play hard and leave it all on the floor and rebound and be patient on offense, and we did them all. We had one little stretch. We got a little erratic, but overall, when you're talking about 36 minutes, we had 33, 34 minutes where we were under control, doing what we do best, and we had some guys really step up.
The patience stood out the most. Guys just – and everybody wants to play up-tempo, want to get things going, but your guys stuck with it, and then it showed the proof in the pudding. You got to wait sometimes. Instant gratification and all went there, right? And it showed in that second half where you guys were able to wear down the defense and score.
Yep, and we still scored 67 even though it was a patient night. So That's what I really like about it is that when we were patient, we were getting good shots, and nobody wants to play defense too long. It could be a breakdown, and we see teams that do it to us. We always break down because of that too, but we stayed patient, and we had some guys really step up on the boards. I thought that Jacob Daniels had one of the finer games he's had of his career, and this year for sure he was able to guard well, rebounded well, hit some big threes when they were double-teaming Soren and Micah. Overall, he was great. Alex Holm coming off the bench was fantastic, and then our other guys were just steady all night long.
Fantastic night playing Yellow Jacket basketball, and you're saving your best for the end, aren't you?
We're peaking a little bit. The last 2 weeks, actually, I'll be honest, we played pretty well, pretty good basketball, and we even played well in the loss to Thief River. We just didn't make shots that night, and make shots that night, we win pretty easily, you know. But that's part of the game. You got to put the ball in the hole. But overall, these kids have responded, and we were so inexperienced to start the year, and we played such a tough schedule. I knew we would get better, but I didn't know what level we could get to.
I know of 2 results. DGF and Pelican Rapids have both won, so that sets you up with a fun little date in Detroit Lakes on Tuesday night.
Well, that'd be a good one. Like Pelican, we gave up we lost by 5 the last time we played, and they got more offensive rebounds than we got rebounds. So if we take care of that little thing, we can guard. We'll guard them. We'll get after that part of it, but we got to rebound or we won't beat them. So that's going to be an emphasis, and then we come ready to play, and then anything can happen at play at time.
I know that, you play anywhere. Doesn't matter, home, away, neutral site. You'd play anywhere, and the guys that could play and will play for you. Home court mattered, I think, tonight for these guys. I think they really took it extra special.
I thought it was, and I thought our crowd really came out tonight. I was really happy with the big crowd that we were able to get tonight, and they were loud and they were into the game, and that really provides, and I think home court did tonight because we actually shoot better at home court, which most teams do, and we did that tonight, and we broke them down, like you say, with that patience. I'm really emphasizing that patience was unlimited for us.
It was a real treat to watch you guys perform. Coach, congrats to you and the boys. Good luck on Tuesday night.
Well, thanks for having me on.
You're very welcome. That is the head coach Dave Cressup of the Perham Yellow Jackets joining us as we continue to roll right along. Let's bring in our Enbridge Energy player of the game. And he wears the number 3 for the Perham Yellow Jackets. It's Soren Anderson. How you doing, Soren?
I'm doing good. That was a good win for us and the guys. So.
Fantastic effort. Talk about it a little bit. Just put this one into how you felt about it.
I mean, I think we were incredibly patient. Everyone was working hard. We worked our tails off tonight, and all glory be to God. We're not done yet. We got Pelican now.
Yep.
They're a good team. We went 0-2 with them this year, and I think we're really hungry to get that one.
Coach, I told Coach I feel like you guys are probably playing your best basketball now. Would you hearken that same feeling?
I would agree 100%. We kind of started peaking at the right time. Everyone really got together, and now we're just getting started, I think, at the right time, and we're just getting better as we go.
Soren, so you talk about patience. It's a game plan, and you guys executed a game plan tonight, but how difficult can it be at times to stay patient on a basketball court?
You know, when they're running that press and when guys are flying at us at 1,000 miles an hour, it makes you want to go faster and speed up. But Coach Cressup and all the other coaches, you got to give them props because they get us prepared to really stay patient and keep ourselves reserved and take care of the ball.
The charge chain, tell me about that. You were wearing it on your neck like Mr. T.
Yeah, so we have this cool thing after we win every game. We give out some awards, and you know, I got a charge tonight. I tried to take about 5 of them tonight, but I got one of them. So I got the charge chain tonight, and other guys got other awards, and it's just a fun thing we do after every game.
Builds team character, team
absolutely.
unity. I like it. All right, so Tuesday night, Detroit Lakes.
Tuesday night, be there.
Gonna have some fun?
Oh, absolutely, always.
Soren, to you and your teammates, congrats. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Soren Anderson for the Perham Yellow Jackets. Thanks a lot, sir. Fun to watch you play. All right. Enbridge Energy player of the game, Soren Anderson for the Perham Yellow Jackets. As our post-game report continues, let's put the headset on to Mr. Nathan Stoa, head coach of the Hawley Golden Nugget boys basketball team. And Coach, I know this game did not end in the result that you had hoped for. It was a dandy basketball game and what you probably would expect if you were coming as a spectator to the 8AA playoffs tonight.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope people got the price of admission, or they feel like they got what was worth their price of admission here. But they weren't our rims tonight. Too many rimmed in and out there, and we did not take advantage of the slow start that they had in the second half when we had a chance. We weren't scoring either, so it took a lot for us to get kind of get rolling in the second half. And then when we did start pressuring them and making them panic a little bit and turn the ball over, we had some of those rim in and out. I know Brevin had one, Sam had one. Even the foul at the rim from Brady didn't drop, maybe twice. So, it was just not our rims tonight.
For the guys, they played hard, they fought hard, they did a lot of good things. And in a game like this where the pace was what it was and the guys had to play patient and also had to play fast, it was a little bit of everything tonight. And I thought the guys did a lot of good things, and there will be some things you look back and say, I wish we'd have done this and that, whatever. That's the game of basketball, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a perfect game, and it's not a start-stop game. To coach basketball in an aesthetically pleasing way, I guess I'll throw it there. You have to be willing to give up some control because you teach your kids how to play. And, that's what we try to do. And so when things don't go as planned, or when the other side's got you scouted and knows what's coming, that you can break off from that and hit a back cut or whatever the case may be. But like I said, it wasn't our night fully all the way through. I didn't think we had enough edge on defense for a good chunk of the second half, and we just kind of let them dictate things. And then when we got back to kind of having our foot on the pedal a little bit more, we just didn't convert on the other end, but we were able to give ourselves chances.
Guys fought back, guys brought it to within, and still had chances late. Like you say, this is the name of the game. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. For the guys, I know you're going to be missing. You're going to be missing the seniors, and I know the way that unfolds. We'll talk more about that, but just in general, right? It's always tough when that season comes to a close.
Yeah, it absolutely is. This group of seniors, I told Peter on Thursday night, this is the first group that I've really gotten to see since they were elementary kids coming through. I didn't get to teach this group. That will be next year's group that I first got to teach and cross over with a little bit once we moved here. But this group of seniors has grown up a lot through some really big ups and downs, because we didn't have classes in front of them that were that were, we had good role guys ahead of them. We didn't have big or deep classes in front of them, so they had to take their bumps along the way. But I think they really have shown this year that they learned from those. Sometimes they resisted back when they were younger, but in all reality, they've really grown together and become tremendous young men that have shown great leadership skills within our program and have played some good basketball as well along the way. But I'll take the men that they have shown us that they've become and how they treat us and how they treat each other.
And I know you talked about it throughout the year. You've got a really good crop of young men coming up. A lot were role players or major contributors to this year's team, and you hope that the offseason, when it begins for them, will continue with the emphasis on improvement.
Absolutely, we will give ourselves a little bit of time. Unfortunately, we'll go enjoy the state tournament from the seats, but we'll get back to work here shortly with hopefully getting our kids out for some spring sports and enjoying their efforts there, and then make sure they darken the door of the weight room, and we'll get them back here in the summer.
I look forward to recapping a year with you, and certainly was fun to see the boys compete at a very high level tonight. Enjoyable game. Unfortunate it doesn't go the way of the Nuggets for your guys' sake, but I don't think there's much shame in a loss to the Yellow Jackets the way that they're playing right now.
No, and it's a tough place to come play, and it's been a house of horrors to us, and yeah, they weren't our rims tonight. I would have much rather had this be at Concordia, but no excuses. Perham was a better basketball team tonight. So
right. I understand. Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Hey, those that are still listening and haven't tuned off because I started talking, all those little advertisements flashing through on the left side of the your live event screen, or listening wherever you are, and they run the ads in between. Please get out and make sure that you do what you can to help those sponsorships out, because this has been a great your live event, and R&J Broadcasting do a great job covering sports, which is so much more for the kids than the guys that actually get to come up here and talk and interview. So please get out there, and then what would Burke say? At the very least, say thank you.
I love it. Thanks a lot there, Coach. I almost called you Peter, but that's just because I'm just out of
I'll take that compliment. He might not want what he's looking at, though.
Coach Stoa, thanks a lot. We'll talk again, buddy. There we go. That's Nathan Stoa, head coach of the Hawley Nugget boys basketball team. His post-game coaches' comments. Let's run down what we have for our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Hey, PlantherDoc.com. Sign up for their clinics that they have coming up, both in Hillsboro or Drayton, your choice. They've got them for you at PlantherDoc.com, RDK Enterprises. Precision Player, and I'm going to go, Peter Nats, I'm going to go with a guy by the name of Sam Sensky, from the standpoint that he made some shots that took some precision. You said English. We'll use precision at times. I thought there was some times where that ball went in that I don't know if anybody else could have made the shot. So he'll take home that award here this evening.
That's a fair assessment, fair person on your side. He kept Hawley in it, was their main producer offensively, rebounding, played good solid defense as well. That Hawley just didn't get enough from their other players. My choice for that would be Alex Ohm.
I also like that name.
The kids that we expected to play well, Thompson, Anderson, and get theirs, they got theirs, and they're expected to do that. Ohm coming off the bench with 13.
Yep.
Great effort off this. He picked up 5 fouls, ended up leaving the game. But when he was on the court, he made a difference every time up and down. So Alex Ohm, he's my man tonight.
Very good. They can each share. That's fair.
Okay.
We'll let him have it.
Well, you can give it to him, but I like Alex Ohm.
I think we can. I think it's good. I think it's a good. Everybody's on board. We don't need to be politically correct. It just so happens that two are very worthy. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Peter, closing thoughts from you here this evening in the Hive.
Well, it was a great basketball game. We got good basketball from jump ball to the final horn. Kids played hard. Kids hustled. Some kids had better luck than others. When I get to the end of a season, it's the thing, I wrote a note down, the emotional, complete, total opposites in tournament time. You've got the seniors on the winning team, or the winning team, they're excited they get to go on, they're going to play again, at least one more time. On the other side of the game, you've got the guys that didn't win. And notice I didn't say losers. The guys that didn't win, they need to go home. A lot of them are going to hang up their sneakers. Only time they're going to play again is going to be in an old sweaty gym and a side gym on a campus, maybe some YMCA ball.
Yep.
But the complete total opposites of the emotional thing, the sadness of being done, that always got me. It still gets me. Every fall it gets me when we're done. There's just so much energy and emotion and time and sacrifice, effort that goes into a season, whatever season it is, and whatever these kids excel at. It stinks when it's over.
Yeah.
And, but tell you what, I've had a blast with your live event this year. I've had a great time tonight with you and Brad.
It was a great time.
Changing roles and not being the play-by-play guy, being caller, it's completely different. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And actually, when we had our last game the other night with the boys, I actually took my time tearing the YLE stuff down and just kind of absorbed it and just like, I'm not in no hurry to get out of here right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anywhere to be. I got school at 8, but that's not a big deal. And that's I've enjoyed my time with this group and with you guys tonight. It's been awesome, man. I am living out my initial college dream of being a sportscaster.
That's
now in the twilight of my actual career, you never know.
You never know. It's been a lot of fun working with you. I would love to do this again.
I might be game.
I would never pressure you into any situation that you don't feel comfortable in because you will tell me whether you want to or not.
I will.
Perham, 15 points for Micah Thompson, 4 for Charles Melvin, 21 for Soren Anderson, 13 Alex Ohm, 13 Jacob Daniels, 14 of 21 for the line with the Yellow Jackets, 20 rebounds, 7 turnovers. 7 turnovers in the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Wow.
They'll take Pelican Rapids on in Detroit Lakes on Tuesday night. Hawley, 4 for Mason Groton, that is, 12 for Hayden Groney, 8 for Brady Groton, 9 for Brevin Stoa, 2 for Carson Brew, 24 from Sam Sensky, 16 of 18 from the line were the Nuggets, 15 rebounds, 6 turnovers. Nuggets 17-8, their season ends. They will graduate. Hayden Groney, Brady Groton, Bailey Thompson, Carson Brew, Ryan Carlisle, Gavin Rodkey. Yellow Jackets now 16-10, moving on to take on Pelican Rapids. Thanks for everybody involved. Brad Dunham, thank you. A camera work extraordinaire today. We appreciate that from you, Bradley. Great efforts. Peter Nats, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thanks to all who joined us and all the sponsors. For the very least, we ask that you'll patronize the fine advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the reasons we're able to do this. Thank you so much. More coverage in the tournament time continues with R&J Sports from the Hive. For Peter Nats, my name is Kevin Kochman saying so long, everybody.